Hey guys, so tonight we're going to be playing some more of the Crew Motorfest, and if you were able to read the full title of tonight's stream, it was Crew Motorfest, Mercedes-Benz Motorfest Selection Drunk Stream in brackets, which I don't know the last time I've put that in the title of a stream. I haven't done a drunk stream in a while. Here and there I'll do a stream after I've had a few drinks and I'm a little buzzed. But tonight I'm on my third drink right now. I'm not even that drunk. I don't know. I'm just like buzzed, I guess. But yeah, I've been drinking. I've been drinking for a while. Um, but yeah, right now I have some Mike's Blue Freeze. Mike's Hard Blue Freeze. This stuff is the best. It tastes like candy. And yeah, I can get drunk off of this stuff pretty easily. But I'll show what I was drinking earlier without messing up my desk here. I started the evening with some Smirnoff Ice Berry Blast. That was drink number one. 5%. And then I got this like Twisted Tea knockoff. But this is 5.9%, so it's a little stronger. I don't even know how to pronounce this fully, but it's Blue Ribbon Strong Iced Tea. That's what it's called. That was drink number two. And now I'm on the mics, so yeah, I'm not wasted or anything, but maybe a little past buzzed. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell on stream. Usually my face goes all red when I drink, and it was earlier, but it's not anymore. Now I just look all pale like normal. But yeah, earlier my face was glowing red, which I don't know why I go so red when I drink. Anyways, more Motorfest tonight. This is like the only game I've been streaming lately. So I streamed this last week on like Wednesday or Thursday, so it's been less than a week since the last Motorfest stream, but we're back to it tonight. I don't know if the name for the summit is Mercedes-Benz Motorfest Selection. It's just the Mercedes logo and then Motorfest Selection, which is something they've done before whenever they're showcasing one brand for the week. It could be Mercedes AMG, it could just be Mercedes, I don't know. I just put Mercedes-Benz in the title. I didn't check yet how it's actually spelled, so hopefully that doesn't matter. And yeah, it's kind of a drunk stream. I'm still drinking, so I'm not doing shots or anything like I used to at my old college 3 years ago, but I drink some coolers and stuff every once in a while. So I've had uh, I've had a small amount of vodka tonight mixed with a bunch of other stuff. Um, so yeah, we're gonna see like everything that's going on. I have still been playing this game a lot off camera. Maybe a little bit less this week than I was last week. Last week I was grinding this game off camera so hard. I've still been playing a lot. I think I've been playing this game mostly every day off camera. I went home on the weekend, so I didn't play for like 2 days, but every other day I've been playing this game for like at least an hour a day. Um, I've been completing more playlists, getting more new cars. I don't even remember which cars I've got since the last stream, so I probably have quite a few new rides that I'll try to show and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. The car collection is growing. We're well above 200 now. My goal is just to own every vehicle in this game, which will take a long time. But yeah, I know the stream's already up because I saw a viewer two show up there, but I'm gonna go open it now on YouTube. Make sure this is silenced. Also, I think I'm like more drunk than I feel like I am right now, because honestly, I don't even feel like that bad. Like, I feel like kind of slightly buzzed. But I think because I've been buzzed slash drunk for like hours now, I just kind of got used to it tonight. So I feel normal, but I actually, maybe I seem like more drunk on stream than I feel in real life. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it really, but the stream is up and it looks good. Everything's good to go there. One of the thumbnails at the top of the screen just says maintenance. I've seen that before. It doesn't mean the game is on maintenance right now. I don't know what the hell it means, to be honest. Let's click on it and find out. Drunk Adventures in the Crew Motorfest. Literally nothing. You click on this and it does absolutely nothing. Okay, so I don't know why that's there. Main stage is the same as last week, which was the beginning of a whole new season, so I did go over all that, I think, on stream. Like I said, still been playing off camera, so I'm now at level 11. I've already unlocked the free car for the Legend Pass, and we're only a week in. So I'll probably get to level 20. I might even make it to like level 50 and get that legendary title. I don't even think I have an epic title, which I guess they're not doing that anymore. They're only doing legendary titles now. But I've already got the Mazda RX-7 Turbo Outline Edition. I can get some P tickets at level 20. Kitchen Artist is the legendary title for level 50. I don't know if we're going to get all the way there, but these challenges haven't refilled. Well, I guess some of them have. Okay, we'll have to go for this one. Clean driving modifier. I don't know how to force that. I wonder if there is a way to force that for custom mode. Because I could just make more money like every time I do a custom race. Clean driving is pretty easy. You just have to not drive like an idiot. So, okay. Here's the bundle. Which, before even clicking on this, that is the brand new GT63 and the SL63, which I already own the SL63. The GT63 they just added to this game, and I think it was like for season pass holders only, so year 3 pass to own that car, but it was just like a early access sort of thing, and it was soon getting added to the main store, so anybody can buy it with in-game currency, which I'm assuming now it is purchasable. And even though I already own the SL, I should be able to just buy the GT63 now in this bundle for 20% off, which I'm totally going to do. It can't be that much, right? It's got to be a street tier 2. No way they made it a hypercar. So I should be able to buy this thing right now. Yep. Yep, nice and cheap. Now what is this? That's rims for the SL63, which I already own. Why is that a part of this bundle? 2022 SL63 4MATIC Plus. I already own this thing. It's pretty nice. I don't know why it's showing the rims as like an extra thing that you get when I already own those on the SL63. Aren't those the stock rims for that car? This is the 2023 GT63 Coupe. I hate saying 4MATIC Plus all the time. I hate when people act like that's like a valid thing in Mercedes titles, by the way. every single AMG car has 4MATIC Plus in the title. It's just something they do because German brands love advertising how their cars are all-wheel drive, even though it's been standard for German cars now for like 20 years. 4MATIC Plus. No, I don't. That's not an actual part of the title. It's GT63 Coupe. That's what this is. It's also a GT63 four-door coupe. This is the normal AMG GT, but the new 63. So it's a hybrid and all that. 585 stock horsepower seems low. Is that less than this has in real life? Because all of Mercedes hybrid cars now have like a ton of horsepower. I think the C63 has like over 700. I don't know what's up with that. But I'm gonna buy this thing. It's normally 400 grand, I guess. It's on sale for the bundle, so it is only 340K for me to get this GT63 Coupe, which is street tier 2, which is always what we want. So let's buy it. Yeah, so the title isn't even, I should like take that out of my title. They didn't even put it as Mercedes-Benz Motorfest selection. It's just Mercedes, a Motorfest selection. When the name of the brand is Mercedes-Benz, they just, I don't know, Benz got the short end of the stick because the Mercedes AMG cars are just called Mercedes AMG. AMG just replaces Benz. But Mercedes, his name is on every vehicle, so I guess he was more important. I don't know. I'm in automotive business at college, and I don't even know if we've learned about whoever Mercedes is, but Carl Benz, I think, was a somewhat important dude. I don't know. Maybe a little too drunk to be thinking about school stuff right now. Anyways, I'd like to do some stuff. So, let's check out my new AMG GT63 Coupe. We will actually in a minute. First, I'm going to grab the rewards for the custom show and the summit contest. We're going to look at all that. Also, it's pretty early tonight. I've been trying to do earlier streams lately, so it's only 1 a.m. I feel like time was going by really slow today until I started drinking, and then time just went by fast. So it's 1. It's 1 already, but it's only 1. And yeah, before I started the stream tonight, I wasn't even sure if we were gonna have the new summit or not. I was worrying that maybe I would be streaming too early, and that it would still be on last week's summit. But we're good. I got it. I'm guessing maybe it was midnight or something. So yeah, we're gonna be right at the start of the new summit, the new week. So we're gonna go to the custom show. I've already seen that I got a few likes on my BMW M8 after I fixed the submission, which that was bugging out. I think it was on my last stream. I don't know why. So I resubmitted it. I got like at least 6 likes. That should be like silver or gold on my M8 full blackout. Let's see. Yeah, 6 likes. Bro, why is this saying BMW M Performance M4 Racing again? That has to be a glitch. Because it said this last time, and then I changed it. I made sure I resubmitted the M8. I made sure it was the M8. There's no way I got 6 likes on this M4 Racing, which is completely stock. I haven't done anything to that car. The 6 likes have to be on the M8. I don't know why it's bugged and it's saying it's the M4 Racing. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, this is totally glitched. Is this just on my end, or is this for everybody? First place. BMW M Performance M4 Racing with 36 hearts. and it's completely bone stock. This has to be a glitch, and how is this only happening for me? You'd think if this was happening for everyone, they would have like definitely fixed it by now. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so that was Monkey's Kitchen Takeover. So I shouldn't have even put Mercedes-Benz in the title. It's just Mercedes Motorfest Selection. Benz is getting the shaft this week. I'm guessing the theme is just any Mercedes, which, how many Mercedes do I own in this game? Probably a few between all the categories. Mercedes has a lot of cars. Like in real life, I love I love Mercedes for its variety. It'd be a good brand to work for. They have a large selection. Yeah, this is just all Mercedes cars. So all the Mercedes cars that I own, looks like there's quite a few here, probably more than 10. We're gonna see which one looks the best, and then just put it in the custom show. There might be some new ones. Actually, there's at least 2 new Mercedes that I've got recently. Fraggers, what's up? When's the next Siege stream? You know, I keep wanting to stream Siege, but I just like keep not getting to it. Because I've only been streaming like once a week, and it's always this. But I do want to get back to Siege, so soon. At some point I will. At some point I will stream Siege again. And then we're gonna get back into it, and I'll stream other stuff too. If I stream like more than once a week, it'll be other games. I'm not. The only reason why I've only been streaming this game is because I'm only streaming like once a week. Damn, Unk, don't remember me anymore. I remember you, Snowflake. I'm not that drunk. I'm not an Unk either. How old are you, by the way, now? You're like... What year were you born? Like 2012? Are you turning like 14, Snowflake? Yeah, you can't be calling me Unk anymore. You are Unk, though, LMAO. I'm only 21. I'm like... I'm not even 8 years older than you. I was 17 and you were like 9 when you first joined the Siege group. Yeah, you're like 14 now. Have you hit puberty yet? Has your voice dropped? I feel like it's been a few months since we played, so I don't know. Anyways, we've got this 300 SLR Uhlenhaut coupe, which in real life, this is actually like the most expensive car ever. It's like $100 million for one of these. I have this wrap on it, which makes it look like an old race car. So that's an option. GLC 250, I don't think I have any customization on. Maybe I'll buy the crew, not gonna lie. I've been wanting to play it. Yeah, we used to play Need for Speed Heat, right? You used to, yeah, I think you used to play Heat with us. I'm pretty sure. This game is like Heat, but better. Like, there's a lot more to it. There's a lot going for this game. And it's by Ubisoft. This is like the only Ubisoft game that doesn't actually get like a lot of hate. Like everyone hates on Siege, even though Siege is still so popular, but this game, like, everyone loves this game. I got my C63 Black Series. I love this car, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty stock. I don't know. I don't know if the spoiler and the canards, like I put those on, or I don't know. It's the track pack. This C63S is stock, I think. Actually, no, I did wide body on it. Okay, this is new. I bought this off camera like a few days ago. This is the 2009 SL63. I don't know why they don't have the SL65. 'Cause the SL65 is like the iconic one from that year, but the 63 is still nice. This thing is super clean. I don't think I did any customization on it though. I made it black, but it's just stock. Just it looks good how it is. It's perfect just how it is. Okay, my SL63. Why is this showing up as silver like it was in the bundle? Because like I said, I already own the SL63 and mine is red, and I did a body kit on mine. So I don't know why it's showing up in silver. Just because I bought the bundle with the GT63, which we should customize this actually. Maybe I'll put this in the custom show. The SLS. I've done some work on this recently. Okay, this is the other new Mercedes that I have. Like, I got this today actually. I got this earlier today. Yeah, earlier today I bought this thing. It was like 400K. It's the SLR McLaren 722 GT. This is the racing version of the SLR 722, which is a collab car between Mercedes and McLaren. It's quite the beast. I've got this C63 touring car, which I think I knew I already owned this car, but I don't even know if I've used it. I don't know when I got this car either. Vision EQ Silver Arrow, which I guess is the only Mercedes hypercar I have. I think this is a concept. Yeah, there's no way this came out in 2018. This has to be a concept. And the X-Class, which is a Mercedes pickup truck, which for some reason was not a thing in North America, even though that's where the pickup truck market is. Now that I'm an automotive business student, like I kind of realize these things about car brands. What kind of moron came up with a Mercedes-Benz pickup truck and only had it for like the European market? I mean, what kind of idiot designed this thing and didn't want it to be sold in the US? I mean, that's got to be a worse decision than Pontiac coming out with the Aztec, Walter White's first car. Like, seriously. I don't know. I kind of wanted to do the new GT63. I need to customize it though. And I'm going to need to fix my SL because I don't know why it's not red anymore. My SL was perfect. Now it looks pretty plain Jane. So they messed something up there. That's not on me. Snowflake said, actually, I can get it for free this week off the RP. I don't know what he meant by that. I mean, I'm sure this game is a lot cheaper. Oh my God. I got the gold edition of this game for 130 Canadian 2 years ago. So I'm sure it's a lot cheaper now. I don't know about free though. Anyways, I think we're gonna put the new GT63 in for the custom show, but I need to like customize this thing. I'm gonna change the color as well. I'm not a big silver guy. Actually, I think I've only seen this car in silver. Okay, black on any Mercedes. It doesn't matter what model it is. Black always works with any Mercedes car ever. So yeah, it looks good. I don't know if I want to do black though because I already have a lot of black Mercedes. Blue looks awesome. We've got multiple shades. This is like a satin blue. So we've got darker blue, gloss or metallic. Can't really tell. That's definitely metallic. I think these are both metallic. These are all metallic probably. So we got lighter blue. We've got silver. We got darker gray. Satin silver. We've got red. Yeah, this is metallic as well. White gloss. Oh, these are both white, but I can't tell the difference. Which one's metallic and which one's gloss? It's so hard to tell when it's a white. I don't think either of them are metallic. One of them is probably like pearlescent or something. The shading changes slightly, but that's it. And then we have yellow. This car actually looks good in yellow, but it's already got the yellow calipers. So I don't know, is that overkill? Also, they advertised a lot of the older GTs in like a gold. I think the yellow and the white are the only colors on this GT that aren't metallic. Because the red, the grays, the blues, everything else is metallic. I kind of like blue, but I've had a lot of blue cars lately in this game. Let's take a look at visual parts first. Also, as far as I know, this car is just accessible like today for everybody if you don't own the Year 3 pass. So as far as I know, this car basically just came out. So hopefully it's got some visual parts. Let's see. Okay. So we can do carbon. Doesn't the 2015 GT have vents like that? Why is the hood on the new one like completely flat? I'm pretty sure like the first AMG GT had vents like that. Okay. Okay. So we can go with a massive hood scoop here. Or we can go with some huge vents. Do I want to go all out with this car? I don't know. This one's kind of a 50-50, whether I keep it elegant or go just full race spec. Okay, 14 front bumper options, blacked out headlights. Okay, black. Or like carbon bumper. I like the look of that actually. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, like race splitter. That just makes it look like the GT Black Series. Okay, this looks sick, but I don't know. Do we want to go with like a full race look on this car? And then what color do I make it? Because I don't want to do the carbon bumper if I'm just going to make it black. Okay, right now we're just reviewing options. We got wide body. Yeah, I probably want to go wide body. I've been more into wide body lately. I've been doing it on most cars where it's an option. I'll probably keep the rims the same, and I like these yellow calipers. Probably, for most cars, I keep the stance the same, but since they just added this to the game, I have been stancing some cars. Another car I just got today was the Street Tier 1 Jeep Wrangler, which I fully lifted, even though it's a street Wrangler, not an off-road one. So I lifted that, and there's other cars that I've slammed. I slammed the old Chevrolet pickup truck. I think I showed that on stream. Okay, we can go like German pride here on the mirrors. There's no other parts that have that that color, so I don't know. Side skirts, wide body for rear. I like the standard wing for this car. It's just a good one. Removing it looks kind of weird. That wing is slightly bigger than the normal one, and then you can go big wings. Rear bumper. Okay, we can get some big diffusers. Okay, I think I do want to go a little... No, I don't want to go insane with this car, but I want to go a little bit crazy. Oh, the interior colors are very limited. Most cars in this game allow you to fully change the interior color. For this, you can only change the tread. So it's normally just black with the white stitching. You can do red stitching or yellow. Yellow stitching is cool, but yeah, I wonder why the interior is limited. Mercedes must have said, like, we only offer the GT63 with black interior, so you're not allowed to do that. I don't know. I feel like a similar thing happened with Ferrari, because most of the Ferrari cars in this game you can't like customize the nitrous on or something. It's so weird. Like you can't do a lot of vanity on most of the Ferrari cars. So I feel like Ferrari had something to say about that. Okay, what color do we make this? I was thinking black, but I have too many black Mercedes cars. And this car we can do a carbon kit on, so maybe not. Blue I like. I've done a lot of blue cars lately. I like the dark blue better than the light blue, but the light blue is more unique. I don't have a lot of cars in the lighter blue color like that. I'm not a big fan of satin lately. I mean, certain cars, yes, but not this car. This car I want metallic. Red is cool, but I have the SL63 in red, which that reminds me we're gonna fix that thing. White is also pretty neat, but yeah, I'm pretty drawn to yellow. Should I just go yellow on the GT63? It looks good, like even with the yellow calipers, and then I can do the yellow stitching as well. And then we can go like full like yeah, because I can add carbon and stuff. I think I might do yellow. It looks good. I don't know why. I'm not a huge fan of like the gold kind of color on the older GTs, but the new one in yellow just looks good. It just works. Yeah, 5 grand. It's nothing. It's only a crumb of my money. Pretty rich right now. Okay, yeah. I would probably do a carbon hood, but the cooler hoods don't have carbon. I mean, this totally makes it look like an older GT. Yeah, like that looks cool. But doesn't like this or this look cooler? Which one do I do? Both of them are so extreme. Like I don't know, like that dent in the hood is so deep, but it looks good. And these vents are like so extreme as well. I'll choose the hood last. Bumper. Which bumper are we going with? I love this. Carbon. I also love this one. This one looks so good too with the black like trim. And then we can do the splitter. Oh, and this is like, oh my god, bro. These look so good. As a Mercedes enthusiast, I mean, these options, these fit the car really well. I don't want to do the blacked out headlights. Should I go with the full bumper? Because this is the carbon with the cool, like, grille design and the splitter. Yeah, I think I go all out with the normal headlights. And then I'll probably want to do a carbon hood. This just looks really good. Let's do it. Extreme GT63. We are going to do wide body. Wide body is just a must at this point. I'm going to keep the stock rims and stance and calipers. Yellow AMG calipers. I'll probably keep the black mirrors. Skirts, yeah, might as well go with the full skirt. Wide body rear. Rear wing, I might go with this one. Just kind of a slight upgrade over the stock. Oh, 8,000 for such a small difference. Whatever. Rear bumper. I like the square exhaust pipes because they're still quads. But I don't know. Does something like that look cooler because we're adding some of that yellow trim? Or do I just want the big diffuser? Oh, and then the yellow trim as well. Ah, my god. So many options. So many options. Okay, I'm thinking this one here. Just because it matches the front. Number 6. I'm gonna go yellow stitching as well for the interior. It's actually not that expensive. Interior material. Yeah, we can go with the nicer material, like the Alcantara. Here we go. Okay, hood. I don't need to go with a carbon hood. But do I want that? Or do I want this? The vents are a little extreme because we don't have vents that are in that style anywhere else on the car. This whole car looks pretty perfect right now except for the hood. I wish I could do either this one or this one but in carbon. But the carbon is only for the small vents. I might go with number 5. Just the big scoop. I think that looks pretty good. Like from above it looks insane, but like from a normal angle, like it looks like really good. Like it just looks nice. Yeah. I mean, this thing's gonna be a beast. Hopefully it's a beast like performance-wise too. Brand new car, so hopefully it's no slouch. As far as I know, this thing should be pretty fast in real life. Yeah, here's it in some other colors now. So like the black looks awesome, but you know, you don't see the carbon extra. The blue I like, but I've been doing a lot of blue cars lately. Red looks awesome, but my SL is going to be red. Yeah, yellow was the right call, I think. I'm not going to do a livery. We can look at some vanity stuff now. I usually keep the rims stock. Oh, I can go with yellow. I can go with the yellow like tire treads on this. I mean, yellow car. I don't have any yellow nitrous, so we'll just go with the explosive backfire. Yellow underglow might be a little much. I don't think we're gonna do an underglow. I'll keep the windows untinted so you can see the yellow stitching that I paid $3,000 for. Do we have a yellow? I don't. That's unfortunate. We can go with the black cat because it's got yellow eyes. There we go. Mercedes-AMG GT63 Coupe is now fully customized. We're going to register this for the custom show now. This better get some serious votes. There we go. That's vote number 1. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Somebody else copied me. Oh. His doesn't have any body customization on it. It's just the stock car, but in yellow. Mine is yellow, and it has this awesome body kit with a wide body and everything. So mine looks way cooler. Looks like we have a lot of... Actually, we got a lot of different stuff here. This looks stock. That is definitely stock. Doesn't it make you do some custom... I think as long as you just do like one vanity part, you're just allowed to get away with it. This looks cool. I'll vote for this AMG one. Because that's a good color for it. Why won't it let me vote? Okay, I guess I'm banned from voting in the custom show. That's weird. Anyways, nice variety here. That wing is a little big for this C-Coupe touring car. Because it's a touring car, I guess it's acceptable. Alright, anyways, my GT63 is good to go there. Yeah, already voted for that vehicle. Good. Just double checking. Okay, I've been seeing the views going up and down. Nothing new in chat. Damn, I've already been live for 40 minutes. Feels like I've been live for like 10 minutes. This is what happens when you drink. Don't drink and drive. We are about to start driving. There's just one more thing to check here. Well, I got another reward. Oh, this is for the compete timeline, which is finished. So they've now added the branded rims to this game. So this is an Ivory Tower branded rim. So it's not, it doesn't exist in real life. But this Velocium Y5H Carbon Edition. Do I have this now for free on any car I want, or I just have the option to buy it now, like it's unlocked? I don't know. Cool rims, but unless they're like completely free, I don't know if I'm gonna put that on a lot of cars. I'm a stock rim guy. I think brands are usually pretty good at putting rims that fit their cars, so I usually keep the rims stock. But with the branded rims now and stuff, there's some cooler options. Anyways, that's unlocked. I do need to fix up the XL63, so we're going to do that kind of as we go into the Summit contest. The GT is ready. It just needs upgrades, which I recently cleared like a lot of upgrades to save so my mailbox didn't keep filling up. But I don't know. Let's see rewards from last week. Bronze. How did I drop to bronze? I made it so far into silver. And they even made it easier now to stay in like gold and silver and stuff, but I still dropped to bronze, eh? Even with the bundle and all that. It's top 60k for silver or top 50k? I think it's top 60, which is really annoying. But I think they're top 70, not top 60. At least we got XP. Get a free C63S for gold, which I already own that car. Silver Star tires. Okay, so we have 2 loaned races. We have a Street Tier 2 race where you can use any Mercedes AMG. 1 race where you have to use the GT63. 1 race where you have to use the SL63. 2 races where you have to use the SL63. Slalom, you need GT. Speed trap is any Mercedes AMG. Long jump, you need the SL63. Okay. Well, we can do everything, which is cool. So before we go into this, I need to fix my SL, because when I bought the bundle to get the GT, it made the SL look retarded. And I had a bunch of cool stuff on my SL already, so I better not have to rebuy the body kit and all that. This just needs upgrades, which hopefully I have the parts for. Yes. Yes. Okay, this is still under 1,000 horsepower. I don't know how acceptable that is, but yeah, this thing is upgraded now, so it's maxed out. We'll test it out very shortly. I just now need to figure out what's going on with the SL. Where is my SL and what happened to it? Because I had it customized. I bought the bundle to get the GT only. I only paid for the GT, but it put my SL like back to stock. And why did it do that? Why did it do that when I didn't ask for it? Where is my SL? This is alphabetical, I think. Yeah, so here's the 2009 SL63, which I got a few days ago. I'm using it off camera. Here's the new SL63, which, what did they do to it? It went back to stock when I had stuff going on with this car. What happened? already maxed out. I'm just putting higher quality parts in now. Yeah, like it like forced this car to go with this like satin silver color. I'm gonna have to buy red again. I already had this car in red. Like, am I just like wasted or like what is going on here? I already had it in red. Now I have to pay 5,000 just because I got the bundle to get the GT. Why is that a thing? Why does that happen? I swear to God, if I have to pay for all the visual parts too, they better already be unlocked. Okay, good. Good. So we can do the vents there, which looks like that's what I had. What are the other options? Oh wow, okay, the customization on this car is almost identical to the GT. It's got the same vents and everything. With this one you can actually do carbon. Or you can do carbon through. Okay. Well, I'll go back to that. That's what I have. This is the bumper that I had. I didn't have fenders. Yeah, I don't know if I wanted to do wide body on the SL. Like the XL, we're going to keep more standard. The rims, something with the bundle was saying that it was changing the rims or whatever. I'm pretty sure I already had these rims. That's optional. Caliper. That's already in bed. This one. Is that buy or equip? It's buy. Okay, I kept it black. Yeah, I'm literally just putting on this car what I already had. Oh, you can get a soft top. Ooh, that looks terrible. Imagine having this car in red paint and then going with the red soft top. Oh, that looks so ugly. Like this would look like the red and having the red soft top when it doesn't match and it looks like it's pink. Oh, that's hideous. And then we've got the wide body at the rear, wide body with the soft tops. Yeah, keep it convertible. It's a convertible car. Okay, that's kind of cool. This lifts up, right, when you start driving. I think it's one of those retractable spoilers, which when it's flat like that, it looks really good. Like when it's down, it looks smooth. If you do this, it probably doesn't come up anymore. You can add like an actual wing. Okay, yeah, just keep that. Rear bumper, that's what I had. That looks good. Yeah, no need for... The red interior is the same thing as the red soft top. Like if you have the paint of the car red and then doing red interior, it looks so bad. But if you had this car in like silver or white or black, then a red interior looks great. But I'll keep black interior. Okay, this should have all the customization that I already had on this thing. After that whole fiasco with the bundle. Yeah, this looks pristine now. The SL, the new SL looks even better than the new GT. Vanity. Standard stuff here. Standard options. Red shades. There you go, no livery. Okay, perfect. Both the SL63 and the GT63 should be perfectly ready to go. It's time for us to finally start racing. And unfortunately, I finished my drink. I do have more coolers in my fridge, but I'm gonna save the rest of them. We'll do another drunk stream maybe next week. I don't know. Trying to get every last drop. Alright, we'll hold off on any more drinking for tonight, but I've got enough in me to last the rest of the stream. Alright, I'm actually kind of hungry. I'm getting the munchies. I already ate a lot of stuff. Alright, Rising Star. So this is a lone Street Tier 2. One of them is going to be the GT, one of them is going to be the SL63. Rising Star is probably the GT63, because A Star is Reborn is probably the SL, because the last generation of Mercedes didn't really have an SL. Like the SL ended in the early 2010s and then they just brought it back. Whereas the GT has been going for like a decade at least. Rising Star, I was correct. Okay, so for the loaned races, we're going to be using these things with the stock customization and fair PvP, but this will be my first time driving this thing. We're going to test it out, and then we get to use my own GT63 coupe. Let's do it. New car in the game. Like a brand new ride. Look at all these other GTs. Is everybody here in the same car? Nope, that's an older GT behind me. Okay, the bots are all in silver Mercs, but they're all different models. This one in front of me is the same car. The older GT just passed me. Okay, so far so good. Pretty good acceleration on this car, good handling. Sounds nice, even though I'm pretty sure this is a hybrid. I think it still has the V8. Yeah, pretty sure this car still has the twin turbo V8, just with hybrid now. The new C63 has a 4-cylinder engine, which I'm really unimpressed with. I mean, it's impressive that they got like 700 horsepower and a 4-cylinder hybrid, but why doesn't the C63 have a V8 anymore? This car really launches with the nitrous. It really takes off. Also, I've said this before and I'll say it again, but playing racing games while drunk is a new experience. Not a new experience. I mean, not for me. But it's a unique experience. I don't drive in real life yet. I still have yet to get my license. Nor will I ever plan on driving under the influence, but doing it in a video game, it's just different. It's the same thing as like listening to music while you're drunk. It sounds different than it does when you're sober. It sounds better. Driving feels better while drunk. Sounds so bad. thing is pretty good at drifting too for all-wheel drive. Has the AMG GT always been all-wheel drive, or was the older one a rear? I don't know. The C63 I know was a rear, I think, just up until the new one. There we go, I got pretty good points there, 94. Okay, time for A Star Is Reborn, which is our second loaned vehicle race. This one is going to be the SL63, obviously. Yeah, and it's going to be this silver one, which I think the SL63 stock in this game is actually red. It's advertised in red in real life, and it looks good. I mean, the new SL63 in red just looks perfect. Like, red fits it so well. But this one, they wanted silver really badly. So much so that when I bought the bundle for the GT, it changed the SL that I already had to be silver, and it stripped all my visual parts. Like, why? Why is that like a thing that they actually like did? I don't know whose idea that was. Let's take the SL you already have and make it worse. Let's strip your customization. Yeah, in silver, this looks so similar to the GT. Yeah, very, very similar. Now the new SL63 I don't think is hybrid. I think it's just a twin-turbo V8 with like 600 plus horsepower, but I don't believe it's a hybrid. It's before they started hybridizing all of the cars. So this thing is still pure V8. And I wouldn't consider the SL63 a supercar, but it's right at the top end of sports car performance. Like, it's one of the best sports cars you can get. Same with the GT63, I wouldn't consider it a supercar. And it's not a traditional sports car, it's a Grand Tourer. Even though I think the SL is front engine as well, so both of these cars are front engine. But the SL is not a Grand Tourer. It's smaller than the GT, less luxurious, I guess. SL sports car, GT, Grand Tourer. Better versions of the GT, like the GTR or the GT Black Series, I would call those supercars. Maybe if they do a higher version of the SL63, you could call it a supercar as well. If they do like an SL63S or something. I don't know. Apparently they did a Maybach version of the SL63, which is kind of crazy. That doesn't make it a supercar though, it just makes it super luxury. Maybach. I'm trying to catch up to the spot. Oh, I thought I missed that checkpoint. I was a little off from that one. I don't have this on high difficulty, so this bot is zooming. I gotta keep it up here. There we go, come on. I think stats-wise, the SL is faster. Well, honestly, I'm gonna have to look it up. If I had to guess, the GT has a higher top speed, but the SL has a better 0 to 60. Handling-wise, they'd probably be the same. Horsepower-wise, probably the same. The GT might have more though, if it's the same engine and then hybrid, I don't know. Or maybe the GT just has a worse engine than the SL, which wouldn't make sense. Pretty sure it still has a V8. It wouldn't make sense for one 63 car to have a worse engine than the other. Usually for the 63 line, they use the same engine for all the cars, their best With modern Mercedes, it's the best engine you can get. It's the 4-liter twin-turbo V8, but now they're doing 63s with the 4-cylinder. Ah! I just lost like 5 seconds because of that crash at the end. This is why you don't drive under the influence. Yeah, I probably lost like 10k points there just from that little crash at the end. Okay, written in the stars. I don't know what's with the whole star theme. But look at that, we're already platinum. Almost top 5k off of 2 events. This is what happens when you do the summit a few hours after it comes out. Okay, written in the stars is any Mercedes-AMG Street Tier 2, which means I don't have to use the GT63 or the SL63. I can use one of my other Street Tier 2 AMGs. So let's see what other options we have just for variety. Is the 2009 63 part of this? It is. As well as the SLS. 2016 C63S. 2012 C63 Black Series, which I love this thing. This is a really iconic car for me. I actually have a poster in my my bedroom at home. My dad owned a 2012 C300. When he bought it, I think he gave us a poster of the C63 Black Series, which was like one of the coolest cars back in 2012. So I have a poster of this thing, and I love it in red with this the track pack. This thing is sick. And I think this car technically is a Mercedes-Benz, not a Mercedes-AMG, because it's AMG, but it's before they started putting AMG in the title, right? So the actual title of this car would be Mercedes-Benz AMG C63 Coupe Black Series. I think so. Anyways, this thing's ready to roll, so let's do it. We'll see how this performs compared to the GT that are both like 10 years newer than this. 13 C63 Black Series. Still a classic though. It will be forever. And I don't remember, I think this car had a naturally aspirated V8. It still had like 500 horsepower. I think it's the same engine that is in the SLS Black Series. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not even twin turbo, but it's just a really good V8. And if it was naturally aspirated, it's probably back when it was a bigger V8, like a, 6.2 liter. The origin of the 63 is back from, well, it was actually 6.2 liter engines, but it was, they rounded it to 6.3, and that's why they called it 63. Like the SL65, I'm pretty sure had I think it was a 6.5 liter V12. So the numbers of Mercedes models, they used to have meaning back in the day with like actual like engine size. They used to directly relate to that. I don't know why, but that's something that I miss about older car models, even though that's like before I got into cars. Like I didn't know Mercedes back then. But doing research on them now, like the SL from 20 years ago had like 5 different engines. Like now, like you get one engine, you get whatever option that car comes with. But older SLs, they would have like an SL300, SL350, SL400, 450, 500. and they would all be different engines, and it would be the engine size. Seems like they had a lot more options back then. We should bring that back. If I made a car brand, I would have like a sports car and it would have like 5 different engines. That would be dope. Banging up my Black Series, sadly, but past all the bots. Can't let them catch up. Nice try, buddy. Even the new GT63 can't catch up to my... Oh, god damn it. You just passed me. Alright, you're gone. Get gapped. Nothing beats the 2012 C63. This was supposed to be a very track-oriented car, with this full package with the spoiler and the canards. Oh my god, finish line is right there. I almost let the bot steal first place. '96. That's what I got on the first event, right? I think so. 94. So imagine I would have got like 95 on this one, but that little crash at the end that off put me by 5 seconds. It dropped my score down to 77. Okay, fourth event also has star in the name. They all do. This one is under a lucky star, where we must use the GT63. That's fine by me. I just bought this thing, I just customized it, upgraded it, it is good to go. This thing is fully ready, and it looks pretty insane. Yellow with a full, like, aggro aero package. This thing is gonna tear it up. Hopefully. Directly compare it now to the C63 I was just in, because they're both maxed out. They're all maxed out. We'll be doing the SL next, so we're comparing all these maxed out. Yeah, wide body works on this car for sure. Look at all these silver normie Mercedes. All the noob cars. It's like a mobile game ad, like level 1 Mercedes noobs versus level 50 Mercedes CEO. This is faster than the 2012 Black Series, but you know. This car is 11 years newer. This is 2023 model year. It's faster, but it's not that much faster. 2012 C63 holds up so well. I'm really happy I went with yellow for this. It works well. The yellow looks good. The brakes are good on this car. It doesn't drift as well as the C63, but it's the brakes and just the normal handling on this car are very good. And this thing takes off with nitrous. But you'd think with hybrid cars, nitrous actually wouldn't work as well. Mainly just cars with electric engines in them are very heavy. Like this car weighs over 4,000 pounds. And you'd think with nitrous, the lighter your car, the better it would help out. And yeah, when not all of your horsepower is coming from the engine, like nitrous doesn't help out your electric horsepower, it's only your engine horsepower. But the nitrous on this thing, it makes it a boss. What's this? Look how fast that 100 to 200 is. I had to slow down, I had to turn, didn't hit 200. But just like the 100 to 180, so fast with the nitrous. Okay, we're gonna hit 200 here for sure. There we go. Yeah, very good brakes. Handbrake is perfect. Sounds good too. A V8 is a V8. It doesn't sound as good as the naturally aspirated in the C63 though. This game is usually pretty good with engine sounds. Usually naturally aspirated engines always sound better than turbocharged or supercharged. It's just how it is. And yeah, what I was saying earlier about if I made my own brand and how I would do different engines. If I had like a standard sports car, let's say, I'd have like the entry level version, which would be like a naturally aspirated V8. Then I would have a step up, which is like that same V8 but turbocharged. Another step up would be like twin turbo. And then another step up would be like a V10 or a V12. And then maybe a twin turbo version of that as well. But that would make it like a hypercar, so, you know. Alright, good stuff. I don't remember, do you not make money from these? No, you do. You still get money from these summit races. Because I was going to say, you get pretty good XP, so it would suck if they don't get any money, but you do. Okay, when the stars align. So this is now a race where we have to use the SL63, which this car I've had for longer. I don't remember when I got it. Maybe this was a part of the year 1 pass, which I did have. But the GT63 just got added to the game. This might have been in the game like when it released, because this would have came out just before Motorfest came out, 2022. Well, 2022 model year, so this car was announced in 21, I guess. But yeah, I remember this thing. I remember when Mercedes brought back the SL, it was like, oh my god, like that was one of the best car releases of the last 5 years. Everyone was happy when Mercedes brought the SL back. So, yeah, let's do it. If there's one car I'd want Mercedes to bring back now, it'd probably be the SL65, which I don't know if they'd ever do that. Mercedes might be done with V12s now. Do they even offer the V12 in the My Box still? I don't know. I hate how bigger engines are going extinct. It's a disgrace. I swear to God, bro, because they've ended all the electric mandates and all that bullcrap, if I made a car brand, all my cars, all my performance cars would have V8s, V10s, V12s. There wouldn't be anything else. I think this handles better than the GT. It's got quicker handling. It reacts a little faster. Feels sharper. Judging the performance, I'm trying to be unbiased. I know I said I like the look of the SL better than the GT. The SL just looks better. Better looking car. It's an amazing looking car. The GT looks cool too, but the SL6, the modern SL63, is like one of the best looking Mercedes ever. This thing just looks so aggressive and perfect. But performance-wise, I don't think it's as fast as the GT in the high speeds, but it is faster off the line. It's faster in the low, it's quicker in the low speeds. And I think it handles a little bit better too, and it looks better. So overall, I'd say it's better than the GT. Overall, SL gets my vote, but it doesn't mean the other car is bad. They're both great. And I would definitely recommend buying the bundle, whether you own either of the cars or if you don't own either of them. Definitely a worth it buy. Get the GT63 and the SL63. Both good cars. Oh, that drift was so smooth. This thing drifts really well for an all-wheel drive car. Beautiful. .98, that's our highest score of the evening. Okay, so we have one more event left here, which is aim for the star. Why isn't it aim for the stars? I don't know. For this race, we're going to be using the SL again. So I guess the game is biased towards the SL as well, because there's only one race where you have to use the GT, but there's two races where you have to use the SL. So even Ivory Tower themselves are just biased for the SL63. So 1v1 against the GT. It's the showdown. This is the event. GT63 versus SL63. I like the scenery for this race too. They got a nice filter on it. It looks very sunset, but it's like during a thunderstorm. A sunset storm. Never heard those two words together before, but that sounds like it should be a thing. It sounds like it should be like a common phrase. Sunset storm. I was about to say, why does it feel like I've never seen a storm at sunset before, but when it's stormy, like, usually the whole sky is covered in clouds. So if it was sunset, you wouldn't actually see the sunset. It would just look like, you know, nighttime or whatever. So I wonder if it's even possible in real life to have a sunset and have, like, the sky visible, but also have, like, storm clouds. Maybe it's just a Hawaii thing, or maybe it's just a video game thing, I don't know. So why did this GT catch up? Yeah, get out of here. You're not catching up. In your dreams, pal. Up that drift.
It's like it never happened.
It's going a little too fast. Slow down a little. Cars and tunnels in this game always sound so good. SL63 race down. That's it for the 6 main events. 81. Okay, so now we have 3 feats, and after that, I'm not sure what else we'll do. The last 2 grand races that I've done off camera, it's disconnected me right at the end. And I've missed out on my rewards, which the first time pissed me off. The second time really pissed me off. And I'm afraid if it happens a third time, I'm gonna crash out, like on stream. So I don't know about a grand race tonight. I could maybe do some playlist races. I finished the Luxury Chronicles, which I was kind of doing on stream. I'm also pretty tired. The alcohol's kicking in, so let's do the feats and then we'll see. We have some slalom in the GT63, which I feel like the SL would be better at the slalom, but they want the SL for the long jump. So we have to use the GT for slalom. Let's see how it goes. Alright, we can get a bit of a jump here, but no massive incoming speed necessary. We can just kind of go into it. Not even going to try to pronounce that one. The wall slowed me down a lot. 135 summit points. Was that a tough one for a lot of people? I feel like I did like mid on that and I got so many points. That was the easiest 135 I've ever made. If I wanted to, I keep redoing that for a while and probably get up to like 200, but no, it's fun. Let's do the speed trap, which is in any Street Tier 2 AMG. What are the options? probably want to use my GT or my SL, right? Maybe like you'd think like maybe the SLS would be the best for a speed trap. Maybe I don't know. Not off the line, but top speed, yeah. Because the SLS is like a supercar. Bulldog says feet are broken this week. Seems like they're always broken, to be honest. The feats always get you points so much easier than the actual events. Okay, I'm gonna use the SLS for the speed trap. We'll see. I recently recustomized this thing. It's pretty in between, like elegant and sporty. I went carbon, but I think this is the stock paint and limited visual parts. $93 miles per hour will get you max points. Really? So what, 93 is the base requirement for the speed trap, and it's like there's no room for improvement, like it's just max points if you get it. I mean, I can hit 93 in anything. I could strip my $20,000 Street Tier 1 Wrangler and it would still get 93. We'll use the SLS though. I mean, this thing's top speed is 223, which I think was higher than the GT. The 0 to 60 is not great though. It's over 3 seconds still. I think the GT63 when I upgraded it went down to like 2.6. I don't know. Should be fine. Let's see if we can get max points here on this speed trap. We'll get a running start anyways, even if you can just get max points at 93 miles per hour. Also, this thing sounds a lot better than the newer ones. Cause I'm pretty sure it's. I think the SLS even was naturally aspirated. All right, we'll go from here. Should be a good angle. $179. 157,000 summit points. Yeah, that was pretty easy. That was, so I'm guessing that's max then? You weren't kidding about it being broken then, it's like actually broken. So I guess they're gonna fix it maybe. Well, maybe they won't. I would say hopefully they fix it, but you know, I'm almost in the top 2.5 right now, so maybe I hope they don't fix it. Just let me have 157,000 on that. Okay, last but not least, we have the long jump, which needs to be done in the SL. Yeah, I don't know if the GT would be better for that. Probably not. With long jump, I think the weight of your car matters. I mean, I don't know if it does in this game, but in real life, I think for a long jump, weight would be like probably the main factor. And I'm pretty sure the SL weighs like 1,000 pounds less than the GT, so yeah, the SL would probably crush the GT for long jump. But like I said, I don't know how much weight matters in this game. Actually, this thing is pretty heavy too, and I'm pretty sure this doesn't have any electric motors. 4,300. Yeah, this thing is heavy actually. I thought this was for sure lighter than that. I know it's smaller than the GT. I don't know. I guess Mercedes is just really getting carried away lately with the weight. I'm pretty sure they used to have a lot of lightweight options. Now, I don't know. I feel like all Mercedes cars now are at least 4,000 pounds. Oh yeah, this is the long jump. Do I want to get like, we can try to... I'll do the nitrous when we get closer to the ramp. drifting backwards. Okay, we'll go from like here. Okay. Yeah, I got the right curve on that. 610 yards. Yeah, 145. Yeah. You could say the feats are broken this week. Only one attempt on all of them. 135, 145, and 157. First attempt. I'm almost in the top 2,000 right now. But that'll change. I wouldn't be surprised if I drop all the way to bronze again by the end of the week with this current pointage of 1.08 million. I don't know. I might have to play some more off camera and touch up a few of these scores. Try to at least get silver. Because I'm worried I'm just going to drop to bronze again. I don't know. It seems crazy. But the new summit just started, so we're only a few hours in, right? Anyways, that's it for the Mercedes Motorfest selection. Let's see what else is going on here. Oh, it's advertising the AMG 1, which I don't have yet. I think I looked at this earlier. It was like 1.7 million. It's a bit pricey. This is a cool bundle, though. Look at this stuff. Look at this smoke. That's pretty sick. I like this nitrous, too. That looks sick. I would equip that on every car that I have in red. Anyways, this is about with CC and way more than I have right now. So what else did I want to look at? We've got the bundle. We've already gone to the custom show. We finished the summit contest. Got some sort of challenge here for luxury chronicles. Complete 3 different long jump feats with any German vehicle. Thank you. We do love the German long jumps. So yeah, it's funny, this week is the Mercedes theme, and I have 2 Mercedes cars that I just bought in the last week. One of them was today. So yeah, this SL63, I bought this recently. I bought this like a few days ago. And then the racing version of the SLR, I just bought that today. So maybe we'll do like a racing custom race. And I'll show it off on camera, because it's pretty neat. Limited customization though on it. I'll have to, there's a Street Tier 2 version, the normal SLR, which I'll have to get that. But I wanted a new racing car, and I thought the racing SLR McLaren looked really cool. And I've kept this in the stock paint. I was thinking about maybe doing like a livery or something. And they do let you change the color, but the only official color is the silver, so yeah, I don't know how I would feel about changing the color of this to something else. Like I said, I have a lot of black Mercedes cars. The street version of this, though, I might want to keep in gray, so maybe I could do this racing version like in black. It does look sick. Yeah, this car actually looks really good in black. I don't know. Visual parts, nothing. Only one official rim. Red calipers are standard. And then I've just got some usual vanity stuff. And I was looking at some of the top 100 liveries. Some of these are pretty cool. But I don't know, like this one looks good, but like it's a little over the top. Like this one looks cool too, but I don't know. Gold. This is cool because Mercedes does this. I think I think the GT Black series and the AMG One have a livery like this with like the little Mercedes caltrop shape, like without the ring, but the three spikes, three spokes. Uh, they have liveries like this on their official racing cars. So I don't think that was an older thing. I don't think they offered that for the 722. Yeah, like this looks good too, like the red. I forgot this car has side pipes and everything too. The SLR is crazy. It's the love child of Mercedes and McLaren. I mean, I do like this. The red really works. I found that the racing stripes I didn't like. Like this I don't like as much because like the stripes going down the middle, it just doesn't really work with the shape of this car, I think. But this one, the stripes are on the side, like coming off the headlights. And then that on the side, like this perfectly fits the shape of the car. Which with racing cars you want the livery to fit the car. Which this does. And the red is like perfect because the red calipers and everything. I might go with this, just red on the silver, and then I might keep the street one silver too. It's also pretty cool. That's cool, but a little crazy. 722. I don't even. Do I know what the 722 means? I'm sure I've looked it up before. This looks cool. This dragon livery. That's custom made. That's really neat. Again, a little crazy, but it's neat. German colors. Okay, I'm gonna go with that red one because it's not subtle, but it's not extreme either. Like it fits the car really well. And this still has 218 shapes, which is crazy. I bet people spend so long making liveries and stuff. I could never. I don't think I've made a single custom livery in this game. I just use the official Ivory Tower ones or the top 100. Okay, there it is. So we'll go do a custom race with this thing for fun. Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren 722 GT, which is the racing version of the SLR McLaren 722, which is a special version of the SLR McLaren. So I'll have to look into the 722. All I know about the 722 over the regular SLR is that the 722 has those black rims. I'm not sure what other differences it has. Anyways. Yeah, that looks dope. That looks so good. That looks like an official spec for it. Okay, we can actually do Luxury Chronicles. Since I've finished the playlist, now the custom mode is fully opened up, of course. So, Luxury Chronicles, we'll go ahead and do the first race, but in racing. And we'll use the 722 GT.
You know where to find me, driver.
Which, I must have this car like favorited, because it always automatically puts me to the Essenza for racing. Where's my new SLR? There it is. Should be maxed out almost. Yeah, 880. 928 horsepower. 3,000 pounds. So this is over 1,000 pounds lighter than the SL that I was just driving. Which, yeah, the SLR was basically just like a supercar version of the old SL at the time. So yeah, you have the SLR, better version of the SL. You have the 722, better version of the SLR. You have the 722 GT, better version of the SLR 722. Mercedes always does that. They always have like layers and layers and layers and layers of just like one of their cars. 249 top speed on this apparently. Okay, let's do it. I'll probably end the stream after this, but yeah, custom racing race for fun. This thing sounds great. This is probably like a supercharged V8. I think the SLR had a supercharged V8 or something. Something weird like that. I hear a supercharger. I don't think they were really doing twin turbo back then, so it's gotta be a supercharger. Yeah, this is faster than all the other Mercs we've used tonight. This one beats all. Crashing into bamboo. Bamboo forest. Oh, I'm spinning out a bit. This car is probably rear wheel drive, so it's drifting quite a bit differently than the other cars, which are all AWD. This car's a reary. Definitely rear. Damn, this thing can drift for a racing car. Don't go off-road. It's the only thing to avoid in a racing car. Just don't go off. Unfortunately, I can't really see the nitros because of the side pipes. The side pipes look so awesome, but when there's like, you know, the side pipes on this car, they're just behind the front fender. So when I use my nitro, you can see the smoke, but you can't really see the flames. Because they're out of view. I'll try to do it here. There, see? Look at the fire coming out of the fenders like that. That looks sick. That's hard to do though. To do a side view like that on the car while doing my nitros. I only have 2 thumbs, you know. Wow, this thing said 249 top speed with nitros. We just hit like, what, 265 at least? This thing is zooming. This is a good racing car. I want to get the street version now too to compare it. Yeah, about 265 is where it tops with nitrous. Okay, I destroyed that. Damn. Very nice.
Leave no playlist unfinished, driver.
Very, very nice. Alright, well that was a pretty good stream. I did go for at least an hour there. I think it was last week that I streamed Motorfest for a while. I think I went for like 3 hours. So I'm not gonna go that long tonight. I'm probably gonna sleep soon. Quite tired from the drinking, but yeah, I haven't really done a drunk stream like this in a while. I'm not like really that drunk. I'm more just like buzzed stream. Um, but yeah, I haven't drank in like a month, so you know, 3 coolers after a month, like that's enough to, you know, to definitely feel something. And it's a pretty cool summit tonight. I am a big fan of Mercedes, one of my favorite car brands, mainly just for their variety. They always have a lot of stuff going on. Um, and I like the design language of their cars and stuff. Mercedes doesn't really make any ugly cars. We had a lot of good lookers and a lot of good performers and a lot of good everything. So yeah, I enjoyed the summit this week. I enjoyed the bundle, which I bought, obviously. Um, all that stuff was pretty cool. Actually, I said well, I enjoyed the bundle. I enjoyed buying the GT63. I didn't enjoy the bundle because it screwed over my SL, which I already owned. But that's whatever. It's just something they've decided. I don't see how that could be like a glitch or an oversight. I feel like they did that on purpose. I don't know why. So that kind of sucked, but everything else was cool. Um, so yeah, that's it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream on the Crew Motorfest, and I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.